In this video, I will discuss about the user-defined functions in Python. A function is a block of statements to perform a particular task. Advantages of using a function are: it makes debugging easier, it increases the readability of a program, and it makes the code reusable. It reduces complexity of the problem. There are two types of functions. One is built-in function, otherwise called a library function, which are predefined code built into the compiler. Some of the examples of built-in functions in Python are abs, min, and max. The second category is user-defined functions, which I'll be discussing in this video in detail. It is created by the user. While using user-defined functions, we have to define two things. One is the function definition, the other one is the function call. Both are necessary in order to define a user-defined function. The syntax for using function definition is def, that is a keyword, function name, and the parameter list. There can be more than one parameter in the parameter list. It is optional, which is indicated using the square brackets. It means it is square bracket here means this parameter set is optional. So a function need not have a parameter. And then the body of the function, and then return statement, which is again optional. So here keyword def marks the start of the function header, and the function name is used to uniquely identify the function, and the function naming follows the same rules of writing identifiers in Python. And parameters, are otherwise called arguments, are those through which we pass values to a function. They are optional. And a colon indicates it marks the end of the function header and beginning of the function body. One or more valid Python statements make up the function body. Statements must have the same indentation level. The statements that are used inside the function, that is the function body, should start on the same level, same column. Okay. An optional return statement is used to return a value from the function. It is normally used to exit a function and go to the place from where it was called. It's all about function definition. Next is the function call. It is simple. That is, you need to specify the function name which you have specified here in the function name, that is after the keyword def. That same name should be used here in the function call, followed by the parameter list, which is optional. If you have given in function definition parameter list, then you need to specify it here also. An example of a function, simple function is shown here. Here the function defined is patter. So use the keyword def followed by the function name, which is patter. Here it has to follow the same rules that of naming a identifier, that is no special characters other than underscore is allowed, no spaces, no white spaces are allowed, no keywords are allowed, and it can have numbers and letters, but should begin with a letter only always. Those are the rules of naming a identifier. Same rules are to be followed here for naming a function also. And then here we have not used any parameters, so it is empty bracket. Following it is to mark the end of the function header, colon is used. And then here the program is to print a line of 10 asterisks. So I'm using here for loop for I in range 0 to 10, which means the asterisk will be printed 10 times, starting from 0 up to 10. And since this asterisks are to be printed on the same line, I have used here end equal to empty quotes. Otherwise, if I don't give this end, then it will be printing the asterisks on new lines. That is, instead of printing it horizontally, it will be printing it vertically. And this is the function definition, and the body of the function is specified using the indentation. That is, I have left here some spaces before giving for. Okay. And then this function, defined function, should be called somewhere in the program, otherwise this will not be executed. So function call, this 2 should be given for defining a function. So pattern, which is the function name, is given. No parameters are used, so empty bracket is used. Okay, and the output will be generated as you can see in the output section of this page. Next is argument passing. There are two types of argument passing. One is passed by value, the other one is passed by reference. If a variable is passed by value, then the function has a copy to work on, but it cannot modify the original value in the calling environment. As you see in the image, the first part of the image, first square, indicates here the pass by value. Here we have a variable x in whose memory the value 5 is stored, and this section indicates the function where we change the value of x as 10. But since it is passed by value, it sends only x when passed to function will send only a copy of this 5 to function. So whatever changes are made in this function will not be reflected or will not modify the value of x in memory. Okay, that is what here it has been specified as local copy only changes and does not change the memory value. Second case is pass by reference. Reference here indicates the reference is essentially the address of that memory location. So if a variable is passed by reference, then any changes the function makes to the corresponding parameter will affect the value in the calling parameter. As you can see in the image, second portion, which is passed by reference, x value has been changed to 10. Since inside the function we change the value of the function to 10, the memory value, that is representing memory address representing x, also modifies it to 10, the value inside the memory address. Okay, that is what is passed by references. Next we'll see how argument passing is done in Python. Passing an immutable object like int, string, that is integer, string, tuple, a Python function acts like pass by value. So for this objects, that is integer, string and tuples, it will be Python function will be doing pass by value, that is it cannot modify the object. Whereas passing a mutable object such as list, dictionary or set, acts like pass by reference. So the function cannot reassign the object wholly here, but it can change items in place within the object. And these changes will be reflected in the calling environment. You cannot change the list completely or dictionary completely or set completely, but you can change items within those objects. List, dictionary or sets items can be changed. Okay, that is why it says it is pass by reference method. While using the other one, integers, strings and tuples, it uses pass by value method. This is an example for pass by value in Python. Here we have a function sampbve. In the function call, we pass a parameter x, where x has been assigned the value 5. So when you call this function, it passes a copy of 5. Since it is a integer type variable, this value copy is sent to this function definition, and inside the function definition we change the value of x as 10. Okay, and after the processing is done inside the function, it returns to the called function. It returns to the line after the function call. So it comes to the print statement, where it prints the value of x as 5. The code x equal to 10 does not make change to the value of x outside the function. So pass by value does not reflect the change done to the value of x inside the function. Okay. The next example, here we use pass by reference method. Two examples are done. The first example changes an item of the object. So here the dictionary defined as apple, and the count here, number here represents a count of apples. Okay, and we pass to the function f the dictionary. Okay, my dictionary is passed, and inside the function I change the value associated with apple to 22. Okay, since I make only change to a particular item in the dictionary, when you print the dictionary after the function definition is processed, it comes to this line print, where when you print my dictionary, it will print the result like this. The apples, actually apple was 1 as per our, when we constructed the dictionary, apple's value was 1, but in the output you can see it has been changed to 22. Okay, that is what is called pass by reference. Whatever change you make to the variable inside the function is reflected outside also. In the previous case, it was not so. Though you made change to the function, the value of x in function, it was not reflected outside the function. Okay. In the example 2, only a particular item in the object can be changed using pass by reference. You cannot change the object wholly. Okay, that is what is shown here. My dictionary, my dict has been defined as apple, mango, grapes and the values associated with it. And in the function call, I pass this my dictionary to the function, and the name of my dictionary has been changed here as x. Okay, it means x is equal to my dict. Okay, and inside the function I change this my dictionary values wholly. Apple, mango, everything has been replaced with a new dictionary. This is done only locally. As you can see, when it comes out of the function definition and prints my dictionary, it will print the old value, that is apple, mango, and grapes only. So pass by reference can make change to a particular item in the object only. It cannot change the object wholly. That's all about the functions. In the next video, we'll see about the arguments in detail. Thank you.